What is up, CS agents? It's Big Rich, and today we're talking about how to negotiate the best offer for our clients, how to make the offer stand out. Now, this is super vitally important for you to become the best agent that you can possibly be, because we need to make sure that we are putting our best foot forward, that we are getting our clients the deals that they want. We are taking care of them to the best of our ability, and that today is why we are focusing on this. So here's the thing. Let's set the stage. The first thing that you have to do before you even get to the client is have some reputation with these past interactions. Now, if you're a new agent, this is not going to apply to you yet, but guess what? Every deal you work from now on, this is important, and you better make sure that you're paying attention. And to all of you seasoned agents, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that we've got to make sure our past interactions are as good as we can possibly make them. As a real estate agent, we are going to write a lot of offers. We are going to put a lot of deals together. We're going to work with a lot of different agents in our community and surrounding areas. And we want to make sure that we are remembered and our reputation is that of quality, that it is honesty and integrity, that we are competent, that we are ahead of the game, that we are taking care of everything as it comes, meaning if there's paperwork that needs to be taken care of, inspections, warranties, things like that. We want to make sure that agents know we are capable and we are going to be the best agent for them to work with. Why is this important? How does this help us get better offers accepted? Here's the thing. As a real estate agent, no, you cannot tell your client to choose this person or that person based off of their agent, but you can influence decisions based off your interactions. Now, if you are known as a hard realtor, a difficult realtor to work with, meaning you don't respond very well and you don't have things done on time and things are naturally done late, that is going to translate when the seller's agent is talking to their clients. When they say, hey, I know this agent, it looks like a good deal, but I've had some problems with him in the past and you can pick it, but I would just use some caution. That's what they're going to say. Now, if you're one of the best agents, if you are always on the ball, if you are always prepared, always ready, if you are fighting for your clients, but you are prompt and everything is done on time and done properly, then guess what the conversation is going to be? Hey, this is a good agent. They take care of their people. They're going to work hard. I've never had any problems with them. That's the conversation that's going to be had. And that is important when it comes to writing these offers. That is important when it comes to getting these deals put together. You need to make sure that you have a good reputation with these agents. Now, you work professionally with these people, right? So when we talk about other agents and other brokerages and other people, we are professionals. We work with them. Yes, there are times that you get to be friendly. There are times that you may go hang out. There are times you may see them at an event, but we work professionally, meaning I work for my client, you work for your client, and we're going to do the best that we can for our individual clients in this area. We're not going to work together as agents and just try to get one up and get one over. We're going to do the absolute best that we can. And again, if we can create these relationships, if we can create this reputation and understanding prior to even coming to the table with an offer, it's just going to make us look that much stronger. It's going to make our offer, if the offer is written well, it's going to make our offer stand out more when the client gets told, hey, here are your options. Here are the offers. Which would you prefer to accept? Now, a great way to help build this camaraderie with other agents is showing up at agent functions, right? Now, this could just be like if your brokerage is putting on a party, or if, here in Dayton, Ohio, we have YPN, Young Professional Network. So newer agents that are in the business can all meet up and communicate and learn together. Maybe it's a nonprofit thing that everybody's a part of, a referral group, different things like that is going to get you around the people that you need to be around. It's going to get us around other agents, and we're going to have the opportunity to introduce ourselves, to mention who we are and what we do. You're going to have the opportunity to show them because you're going to work around them. People are going to know who you are based off other agents that you work with because we all talk. We are all friends or we're all acquaintances. And that means people are going to ask, hey, have you worked with so-and-so before? Has it come out pretty well? If they say, man, it was the hardest thing ever because there was never a response and things were always late, man, you are shooting yourself in the foot and you're making it very difficult to get your offers accepted for your clients. So if you're going to be the best that you can do, if you're going to be the best that you can be for your client, if you're going to represent them the best, you've got to make sure that you are the best agent you can be with the other agents that are around you. Now, when we write our offers, now we've got videos where we go through the actual process of writing an offer, how to make it stronger, how to make it more influential, how to take care of our clients, how to fight for our clients. That's not what we're focusing on here today. What I'm focusing on is between us and the other agent and how we communicate through the other agent to the seller of the property. So with that being said, as soon as our offer is prepared, we're going to contact, or even as we're preparing it, we're going to contact that other agent. And there's a few things that we want to check box. You want to check off the list, right? We need to ask, are there any special provisions that are needed? Meaning, would earnest money help this offer? If we gave them occupancy at the end, would that help this offer? Obviously, everybody's going to say inspections. We do not suggest that you don't do inspections, but if that's something that your client wants to do, then make sure that is understood. Make sure that is understood. If they don't want inspections, if they want to forego that, they are allowed to. It's just not expected. We don't normally do that if possible. Now, with that being said, as we're contacting this other agent, what we're doing is we're trying to feel out where they are. Now, they can only give us the information that they are approved by their seller to give us. But with that information, we have got to do the best we can to help our clients bring the best offer. So if you ask all of these questions and then completely disregard them and write an offer that has nothing to do with the questions that you were asking, it's not going to show very well, and the agent's not going to be able to really vouch in any way, shape, or form. They're going to say, here's an offer. I mean, good luck. Now, if we are having a conversation, if we're talking to them and we're communicating with them, and then on our offer, it reflects that, right? It reflects, hey, they needed 2 weeks of occupancy, or they wanted earnest money, or the warranty, or whatever it is, right? If we've done that, then they're going to be able to go to their client and say, hey, they actually gave us a call. We had suggested, like you asked us to, that these are the things that we would like to do. And it does look like they're at least trying. Maybe you didn't do all of it, but you did some of it. And again, that is going to talk from you through the other agent to the seller of the property to give you the best chance at getting that offer accepted. Now, once the offer has been sent, right? So we've got the offer signed, we've wrote it up the way we feel is the best, one, for our client, and two, for our client to get the property. We have contacted the other agent. We have made sure it is understood what we feel is necessary to get this deal put together. Now we got to stay in touch. Now, when I say stay in touch, we're talking about, do you know the deadlines to your offers? Do you know the importance to the sellers? Do you know the type of occupancy? We've already talked about all this, but you've got to make sure it is down. You've got to know this stuff, right? When we communicate with that agent, we need to make sure that everything is in order to the best of our ability. All of our dates are written down. We've talked about that in other videos, right? Do you have a calendar put together? Do you have a system put together that says, this is where we're at, this is what I have to do, this has to be done by this date, and work ahead of that schedule? Don't wait till the last day to get that defect notice in. Get it in a couple days before if you can. Don't wait till the last minute to get the offer turned in if you can help it. Get it in before. Try to be as prompt, as responsible, as helpful as possible when it comes to writing these deals. Now, when we're talking to the other agent, right, we need to make sure throughout the process. Now, there's a difference here. When we write the offer has been accepted. We've got to communicate and just make sure that it's received. There's not much more that you can do. I guess you could technically say, hey, if there's something you feel would help, please let us know and we will do our best, right? But other than that, there is not a lot you can do to make this offer stronger. Okay, we have set the stage. We have said, I've worked with these clients. My reputation is good. I've done my best. I've done my homework or my research to find out what would best make this offer the strongest that I'm allowed to know. And now I have written the strongest offer I can. Now, here's the other side to the coin, your client. How are we going to communicate to them to help them understand that this is the most important way? That if you do this, it will help you. It won't guarantee, but it will help you get this property. If you do these things, if we write the offer this way, it could make it better for you in the end. So when we're doing that, obviously, you're setting up an appointment. You're going out to the property. You're showing this property. They're probably going to talk about some things they like and don't like. You're going to remember these things as we go through this process, okay? We get to writing the offer. They say, I love it. I want it. I want to put an offer in. I want this house. Let's do it. Okay. They put that offer in on the property. They get it taken care of. And now what? Well, as we're writing this offer with them, we have communicated, hey, what needs to be done? Is it occupancy? Is it inspections? What are all these things that could be done? How do we do it? When we go to write this offer, we sit down and say, okay, here's the things you like. Here's the things you don't like. If you want to write the strongest offer, here are a few things we can do to help this offer become better. Now, you can't tell them what to do. That is fully their choice. But you can suggest if we do these things, it will help us build a stronger offer. Now, if they are kind of into the property, but they're not completely sold, they might disregard and just write the offer how they wish. And that is totally okay. That is up to the client. We support them. Now, if they really love the property, a lot of times they're going to say, okay, well, I still want a good deal, but I'm okay to give a little bit more, give a little extra, whatever that means in this process to get it taken care of, to best get this property because I want this property. And we deal with both of those as agents. You have to know which one you're dealing with in the moment and how to communicate. This is not the time to be pushy. This is not the time to over encourage and push, to a limit. This is the time to say, what makes you feel comfortable? Okay, if you want it, let's do this a little extra. And if not, that's totally okay. Let's leave it here and put our best ring in, throw the hat in. Let's see what happens. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everything is okay with that. We support our clients above all else. If our clients ask for something, we help them. If our clients need something, we find it for them. That is why we are here as agents. So the two-part process, as we've been talking, yes, you need to communicate with the other agent. You need to know what is important to the sellers. You need to know how you can build this offer to be the best offer it can be, but you also need to communicate to the client, your buyer. What do they need? What do they want? How could it better be put together for them? What can we do to help them? When we have these things figured out, we give ourselves the best opportunity to build the strongest offer and get our clients taken care of. With all of that being said, there is a lot that goes into this after that. If it's accepted, if it's not, what do we do? Inspections, and that's what our other videos are for. So make sure to check out all of our videos that we have posted because we go through each and every step of the process and how to communicate and how to help and how to write these offers and negotiate and advertise and market. And all of these things are involved in CS Agents. So if you're not a part of it already, you better jump on. And if you are, we love y'all. We appreciate you guys. And hey, it's going to be a good day.